start a new one. All right. It's going to jump in. 3, 2, 1, go. I like how I've always said 3, 2, 1, go, even though it's like, yeah! I'm just putting like that. Does nothing. Thought I was. Oh no, I was just getting rid of recordings that I had on my computer of a bunch of Tropical Freeze attempts that I'm obviously not going to upload. Just to make sure we have disk space. No. Okay, game, you do you. No. I'm not going up to 100 hours. I got the PB I was happy with. Honestly, the 100-hour thing is just like an upper limit. It's like Tropical Freeze, it's in its 100 hours right now. We're over 14 hours deep. Really like 17 if you include the stuff from the other day that didn't get saved. But if I get the run I'm happy with by the, the 60-hour mark, then we're going to move on to the next thing. Have too many things we want to do on stream. To note, after Tropical Freeze, the next one is KH1 Proud on the PC version, where we'll get to skip the opening DMCA cutscene. Yay! What's the goal to? Absolutely, it's going to be a 124. 124 is the number. Right? Think about that is, if the incentive gets met, that's going to be Ozma %. I wonder how long that is. Probably something I should have done for research. I think I've been told it's about the same length. We'll see. Yo, what's up, Glib? How you doing, buddy? Good morning. Oh, it's through the Chocobo Hot Cold game? Okay. There's probably a run of it I need to go watch real quick. Just to pick up on any of the things we don't normally do. Because, yeah, Chocobo Hot Cold, I played, like, a little bit of that growing up. Not much. So I'm gonna have to stop and get a health refill right here. If it's that long, I might change one thing about the schedule then. I might on that day just do an FF9 run and make Ozma % an incentive to do after the month is over. Yeah, if it's a little longer, do it over the course of like 2 days. I had thought I had heard it was like the same length. But if it's that much longer, yeah, I don't know if I necessarily want to do that in a day. That was the only incentive I wasn't like 100% sure on with my, with the research I did. So you can still unlock it, it'll just be done after the month is over. I can even guarantee like May 1st, 2nd, first thing we would do. So it's still like attached to the month. Yo, what's up, Halleck? Appreciate you, gamer. Yeah, dude, 2 days out. I think the way Fire Emblem is going to get handled at this point, because I really wanted to try to get the best time I could in Trop. I like with like SGDQ submissions and just like trying to work on it while I'm somewhat de-rusted. I think Fire Emblem is going to be a chapter done at the end of any DTT days that are like a little shorter. I don't think a ton of them are going to be short, to be honest. I think I pretty much nailed most all of them are going to land between like 6 and 10 hours. Assuming incentives get met. If incentives don't get met, there'll be a lot of short days. I kind of threw in submissions. I submitted Zooter Ocarina of Time, or Zooter Ocarina of Time. Zooter 5 Dungeon Sanity Rando with Nuke. Same thing we did with the Only Marathon last month. We submitted that. And I also submitted Trop Original Mode and FF9 HD. Happy Hump Day. Now it's in my head. I was super not high up on the platform. I'm garbage. I think there are times I actually feel like I get worse at this fight. I don't know how much of it is a mental thing. God forbid I have a halfway okay World 1 time. God forbid I have a halfway okay World 1 time. I'm so bad, dude. I am trash. FF9 all bosses is 13 hours on console. Which is different from Ozma percent. I'm assuming Ozma percent is just beat Ozma. Unless, like, does Ozma unlock, do you have to do everything else? Am I misunderstanding the categories? Right, I would think those are the only added bosses. Oh, and Quail. Like, I would assume Ozma percent is you're prepping for Ozma, and you're not necessarily trying to get to the end of the game. You gotta make sure you don't come up short of that. I clipped the platform, so then I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Okay, so you gotta beat Ozma and you have to beat Necron. Okay, I didn't know. It's kind of interesting. I would have thought it would have just been your only goal is beat Ozma. Like, everything you're doing is prepping to beat Ozma. Clip the platform, had to bail out of the cane bounces. A lot easier on Ozma. Oh, I imagine so. Does Ozma give experience? Alright, just a bunch of AP. Because, like, Tentarian gives experience, so I wasn't sure. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that's so sad. That's a new one, dude. That is a new one. Oh, yay, man. That's a absolutely massive time loss. Oh, that is incredibly sad. Oh my God. I've never made that mistake. You don't even get past the first little pit. Because where you have to aim that next cane bounce is honestly kind of close to the edge of that pit. Not supposed to be that close. That's so sad, dude. Yo, Edward, thanks, gamer. Well, I guess the run is still going. That was so sad. You need zoom shoes for Ozma. Just for the auto haste. Just so you are fast enough. But so, yeah. I'm assuming you mean, yeah, the running shoes. Zoom shoes, I always think of SMRPG. Unless there's equipment in FF9 called the zoom shoes. Kuiper, I just want you to know, if SMRPG low level was something you could reasonably do in one sitting every time, I'd do it all the time. Now that there's a guide, I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, you can do it till you quit, I guess. But like for me, a successful attempt would be like 12 hours. So I guess you could make it like, hey, if you know, if the pace is starting to look really bad, you're just done. But like, that doesn't sound like fun. I wish it was like a thing you would always finish. Or at least always get like super deep into. There'd be days if you were like, all right, 12-hour time limit, I don't know. Like, realistically, if you kill it once, it goes off pace. And you end speedrunning forever. Hell will have truly frozen over, dude. Like, no one else submitted this year. I don't know what happened. But this Kuiper don't care guy, he offered a 22-hour estimate for Super Mario RPG low level. Well, okay, let's take it. Do what you gotta do. It would still go over estimate. Oh, yeah. I've never known how serious it was, but you can't put in more than 10 hours and 59 minutes on a GDQ submission estimate. So if your game takes longer than that, I don't know if that's like a, hey, we're telling you we will not take games that are longer than 11 hours. But I would assume that's what that's projecting. It's just like, if your game takes longer than 11 hours on average, don't bother submitting. Yeah, see, I think that would actually be a good idea. I think Sky, if you did that, I think Sky should take it. It's like, hey, this is a showcase of what we do. And like all the things that have to come together to make it a possibility. Do you have any idea how long you think it would take with save stating and like showcasing everything? Because, like, I think that game and that category is actually a lot more than just the silly egg minigame. And so showing, like, so to get that, we need this to happen every time, yada yada. Yo, what's up, Jock? Thanks, gamer. Jock, you ready to watch the Will, baby? Will, baby, coming up on the Big Owl. Whoa, baby time. Yeah, that makes sense, Kuiper. You just preface it with, like, listen, like, this is what the game is. Like, the game you might not be able to finish that day. This is a showcase of what this challenge run is in speedrunning. Oh, I hate turnaround animations, dude. They're so garbage. Just the wrong frame in the animation. I tried to grab it there. I truly hate turnaround animations, dude. They're garbage and this game is trash. I truly hate turnaround animations, dude. I truly hate them. I can't believe he didn't grab the egg. I can't believe he didn't grab the egg, dude. Ooh. I want to get past Scowl, dude. I want to see the rest of the run, man. I want to see the rest of the run. There's like bad juju in the first two worlds. I can't get out of here, dude. I am interested to play with Zooter shortcuts. in some dungeons. Knowing how speedrunning and randomizer communities are, I'd be very surprised if the main tournament used them. I'd be very, very surprised. I'm not saying whether they should use them or not. I also think some of it's just like the quote-unquote like the main seasons. Those are always going to be a little more standard, quote-unquote. And I don't know, maybe we should have blitz tourneys with shortcuts on. That could be fun. Bring back the Zooter blitz tourneys. Do 5 dungeon with dungeon shortcuts on. I feel like you would start seeing some really fast seeds. Nope. A little too late. Dude, Kuiper, you should. If you want to, I'll help you, man. Auto-planted beans. I hadn't heard about that. Nah, I get that, Cubs. That's no fun. After all, you feel like, can someone else do this? I appreciate everything you've done, buddy. We had good speed. We just didn't beat bitch NATO. Which, like, for me, honestly, on average, I will take that right now. But we definitely had the speed. Still don't know cleanly what I'm trying to do there, man. I don't know. Yeah, we're talking about randomizer stuff, Vash. Basically, each of the dungeons just having a shortcut to the boss built in, where it potentially can just make dungeons more dynamic, where you can say like, hey, maybe I just want to come in here and beat the boss, but I'm also giving up all the checks that are in the dungeon, as opposed to making the dungeons like super, super linear. Again, I think that sounds very cool. I'd like to play with them. I'd like there to be tournaments around them. I'm highly doubtful that the main tournament's going to use them, but I could be wrong. I don't necessarily know. I've dibbled and dabbled in like every speedrun and randomizer community. So I'm not necessarily up to date with like how people are feeling about stuff. But, like, there is fairness if you look at, like, Link to the Past. What's super interesting about that game as a rando, I mean, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that makes it one of the best randos, if not the best rando out there. And one of them being that the dungeons are actually pretty dynamic. Almost every one of them has a, you can, if you find the boss key early enough, you can get to the boss, but you're potentially leaving a lot of other checks behind. Want to do a Zooter race with shortcuts? Yo, I'm down. Honestly, I could probably do one tomorrow for the last time, for the last day before DTT. Is it like a dev branch thing, or is that or can you generate them on the website right now? Yeah, pick a time. Because I was thinking tomorrow just comfy Fire Emblem 7, get as far as we can, and I can fit in a Zooter. It's in Maine? Okay. Oh, Cubs, does Worms Build have the second lights? Do Fire Emblem first? All right, I'm down. I'm excited to play some Fire Emblem. Yeah, it's interesting that it wasn't in Worms Build, considering he came up with the kind of workaround there for Ganon's lights hint. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what you would do, like, if you choose... Because that would only be something... I mean, I guess you could have them as two separate things. What your Rainbow Bridge goal is, and force lights on light arrow cutscene, you know? Like, it'd be kind of weird to know, I guess, like, how to make that work? I don't know. Oh, yeah, sure, Kuiper. What you gonna have to do right now? What you gonna have to do right now? Sucking on a big old. What you gonna have to do right now? What you gonna have to do right now? Like from the outside standpoint, I do like the idea of shortcuts where it's still like you still have to go through the dungeon enough to find like the boss key and whatnot, you know? So that's why I worry about it, I guess, a little bit for the child dungeons. So for the purpose of like Jabu, like at least like 5 dungeon, you're gonna do Jabu every single time. In 6 medallion, I don't know. I mean, I guess in 6 medallion, it's relatively balanced. It's just gonna be a quick dungeon. Again, you're giving up 3 checks. I guess what would happen to Jabu is that if that shortcut's up, the elevator's up, right? It would always turn to go do the 3 checks and then just save quit and go to the boss. So, like, I think a lot of, unless you're, like, in go mode, you're probably still gonna go do the 3 checks. And it just cuts out a couple of rooms you would otherwise have to do. And I guess you can make the case like, hey, does it really change anything even for 5 dungeon? Like, it just speeds it up in 5 dungeon. If you get Rudo's letter and a boomerang, you're gonna go do Jabu in 5 dungeon. That's not gonna change. God, no, game fan. I'm not touching that shit with a 10-foot pole. Game fan, drop it. What are you doing? I said don't talk about it. I'm doing good, Dad. Thanks for asking, gamer. 147. Dang. I don't know when Waker Rando got that short. Yeah, like, the thing about Deku is, like, opening up that shortcut just cuts out you climbing up the vines for a little bit. Like, I almost feel like, I guess it gives access to a lightning quick Deku if you don't have Din's Fire. But I also kind of like that, like, oh, I'm here with Din's Fire. Cool, I get to have this. What's the fire shortcut? I say fire like, how does fire have a shortcut? The pillar is down? Do the trick. Unless it's like an accessibility question. That just removes like learning a trick. No, Shadow shortcut is the block is already pushed to get to the boat. So potentially you could get a boss key super early on. You would need a boss key and at least a small key. Yep. So, like, yeah, there's potential dynamic routing with Shadow to where you actually, like, do things in a little bit of a backwards way. Yeah, what's the water shortcut? Water shortcut, you don't need a long shot. You're allowed to hammer hover across. Yeah, all of it, like, I think the biggest thing is whenever there's, like, a new setting in Zooter, people just gotta experiment with it. They gotta try it. I think a lot of people have the mindset in these sorts of things that, like, oh, that's, no, I don't want it. When it's like, you should always probably give something a chance. Experiment, do it, formulate your own opinion. It's like Kuiper saying, like, hey, I think Deku shortcut is dumb, but like probably should do a race of it and like let other people formulate their opinion as well. A longer long shot. The quad shot. Every time I think of Enigmatic Hylian, who was like almost in the graveyard and went, oh, the Skulltula in the on the side of the Skulltula house. I need to get that. So he didn't move up next to it. He shot that thing with a slingshot from literally the graveyard. And then still had to walk over and get it. He was just LeBron in that old Sports Center commercial taking 90-foot jumpers, dude. And to be fair, he drained it. He was draining them. The slong shot, dude. I don't know if we can show this on Twitch. There's a little piece of castle debris outside of Ganon's castle that is hook shotable. What? That's fun. I never knew that. I was like, why would long shot allow you to skip the rainbow bridge? That's goofy as hell. I don't know why I can't do solo DK opening here. It's just actually not possible. I can't think where that hoot's gonna be. I had to slightly slow myself down so that I didn't get Diddy again. I know the opening with Cranky. And I know what my goal is as Donkey. I can't see it fast enough. I forgot how early you can jump there. I think as soon as you touch. The trusty trolley, like, square in the ground, that does it. I was rolling up and I was like, wait a minute. I forget you can long shot. OOT, I think it's an amazing game. I still stand by. I think it aged better than people think. I'm like, just the game should have had like faster text / cutscene skip, stuff like that, whatever. But It also was a video game made in 1998. That's all I'm saying. What's up, Luminaire? How's the run going? It's pretty trashy, but we're continuing it. It's still on 126 pace. I would say it's overall, it had a really slow Worlds 1 and 2. And it's honestly, outside of that death I just had in 5-1, it's been like a pretty solid run since then. Like, I'm thinking through 3-1, 3-2, 3-3 I got up to Bitch NATO, 3-4, 3-5, 3B, 3 boss, 4-1, 4A, 4B, 4-5 was filthy. 4-6 was like almost perfect. Fugu gave me some bad hard RNG, but it is what it is. It's just, it was set up so poorly through the first 2 worlds that like the run really couldn't recover. So hard on myself. I mean, I think for the standards I'm going for, like, everything's relative, right? A good run for me would be trash for DKS. A trash run for me would be good for someone newer to running the game. It's all relative. I think it's fair to say pace-wise, we've lost 1.5 minutes and 54 seconds. That's maybe not trash, but it's definitely at best a mediocre run. After this, it's KH1. KH1 Proud on PC. What you gonna do? It's a game. Well, what you gonna have to do now? What you gonna do? Why do KH1 Rando then? I want to do KH1 Rando at some point. I've just got too much on my plate, honestly, to pick it up. But maybe going back and doing Proud Mode runs will inspire me to go back and check it out. You just only have so many stream hours, you know? DKC ROM hacks. I've played a couple of DKC 2 ROM hacks. As much as I love the original DKC trilogy, I think their ROM hacks, I think playing really hard versions of them are actually just not my cup of tea. For specific times, or am I just performing? I'm just performing, absolutely. I'll be playing 40 games next month. If I had standards for that, oh my god. I do proud for KH1 because there is no critical mode in KH1. Proud is the highest difficulty for KH1. Oh, okay. Thank you. Nah, you good. Honestly, I get that question a lot. Like, so why do you only run KH1 on Proud? Because a lot of people, like, the standard became after KH2 came out, every game had a critical difficulty. So I am shooting for every day for Dashing Through Time starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So, like, my more, like, standard start time for streams. I'll go live probably at 10:45 with a, you know, getting stream set up screen. And try to start the games basically on time every day. I am super garbage at video games. I had to figure out a different strat for the triple hoots back there, because that's... I'm losing way too much time to that stuff. Yeah, so every world in this game has your, like, standard level progression, 5-1, 5-2, 5-3, so on and so forth. Every world also has a hidden A and B level. And in this world, it's faster for me to go through the B level than it is to go through 5-5. I am garbage at video games. Because what I took back there at the end of 5-4, that wasn't the normal exit. And in that moment, he felt sadness. So yeah, like whenever you see me go into one of those little warp portals, I'm taking a secret exit out of the level, which sends me down a different level path. And it's overall faster to take those secret exit paths in worlds 3, 4, and 5. Listen. Point right in the hole, dude. Right in the hole. Listen. Oh, that's funny to me. Those are like my favorite moments in life, dude. When something just gives you the giggles and you don't really know why. That's me right there. Listen. Yo, Lapras, thank you for the 15 months. Appreciate you, gamer. Hope you're doing well. This boss looks awesome. Yeah, I think they really did a good job with the boss fights in this game. Casually and even like speedrunning for the most part, like I think they're pretty good bosses that are fun to like defeat quickly. I think the only thing in the entire, like, boss set that I would have done differently is I wish Phase 2 of Bashmaster right here had just been a little shorter. I don't know, I was like, are we just talking about general sports? I mean, basketball, you're putting the ball in a hole. There's something about balls and holes in, like, basically every sport. Makoto's Persona in P5. Oh, really? The motorcycle? That was definitely like a badass moment for me. I was like, holy crap. That's awesome. What's up, Purple? How you doing, gamer? Balls and holes. I didn't even inspire it this time, dude. That wasn't even my fault. Right, like, I think Persona's, like, pretty good about, like, yeah, romance who you want to romance, that's fine. But there were times going through the game where I was like, is Makoto supposed to be, like, the canon romance? Like, right? You know? Oh, there was no way I wasn't romancing Dr. Legs. You kidding me? Filthy. Really? That was not a rainbow? I guess it's not filthy. Like, there can be a cleaner opening. I'm shocked that wasn't a rainbow. I must have got a slow load or something. Really? I never actually played Persona. Is it better than Digital Devil Saga? Well, I haven't played Digital Devil Saga, so we've hit a standstill. We clipped a little too much there. Lost too much speed. Okay, well, we need to play this safe now. Okay. Yeah, a lot of that spacing got pretty messed up because I sailed over the helmed tuck halfway through. Dude, so a friend of mine just messaged me last night and said, I guess up in like Wisconsin, David Wise is, I guess, having a concert. And I was like, oh, yeah, because I'm still not going out or anything. But also, it's at the end of April. I'm like, well, I'm doing my event. Like, I can't go. Wasn't an option, but I was like, man, that's like a bucket list type thing, you know? Oh, no, that's fine. David Wise is the composer of the Donkey Kong Country series, among other stuff. Probably one of the most famous video game composers out there. And that's not meant as like, oh my god. What a moron. Eldrazi, I can't believe you. How do you not know that? But I'm just saying, like, yeah, probably top 5 most famous composers. DTT. Dashing Through Time. See all the schedule there? No, you're good. Like, honestly, David Wise is, like, one of the few, my brain. Like, I couldn't even tell you right now, like, who's the composer for, like, Final Fantasy over the years? Uematsu. Yeah. Like, if you said Uematsu, I'd be like, oh, yeah, the Final Fantasy composer. But, like, off the top of my head, I can't think of it. Yeah, the main stuff I know David Wise for is the DKC SNES trilogy, Tropical Freeze. He did not work on Returns. and Diddy Kong Racing, which are all like just banger soundtracks left and right. And what's the composer's name who did Mario Party 1? Come in. No, I've had the cat. Oh, she ate it so fast, I just went ahead and cleaned it. Yeah, it came out, I was about to big judge me. I always appreciate it when she eats her food fast enough. I'd rather she not force it. I'm like, all right, I'll just clean it now before stream starts, so I don't have to clean it later. 3 p.m. to my time for the race tomorrow. Let's do it, Kuiper. Yeah, I always forget which other game. Yeah, I was like, I think she did the Chrono series and Mario Party 1. Come in. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do with all that shit? Nice. So good. I wasn't supposed to take that last hit with Cranky. I was supposed to damage boost it where Donkey did later. So that slowed down the ending slightly. But other than that, very good 6-5. Right, there aren't a lot of just like solo game composers anymore. A lot of it's they're putting together like a bigger team. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait a cycle now. Ooh, okay. Hold up. How many cycles behind are we at this point? Am I just on cycle? Almost. Well, that's not going to work, so we go up top. I did not expect to bounce off his left ear. Well, that's a cool way for the run to die. That was a pretty good run. Just literally nothing could go right in this level. Wow, look at all that stuff all of a sudden going correctly. There was nothing I could do at that point. That's too bad, man. I hate that. I can't avoid that. Oh, you cheated. No. Where was actually all of my momentum, dude? Okay. Yep. That's awful. This game was made by a moron. I'm not meant to have happiness, dude. I can't believe I got 0 momentum off of that hoot. I have not seen that before. That's fascinating, dude. That's fascinating. That's fascinating. That's fascinating. She went, throw this game in the garbage, dude. That's crap. That is absolute crap, dude. I disagree, video game. You're bad. I disagree that it was on that run where it decided, yeah, cool. That's trash. Can't get out of World 6 without a blow up, dude. Just an absolute, it says it on screen, a meltdown. Is there a baby in here? Oh, yeah, I didn't know. We need a blessed for FM today. Save some bless. Don't bless this cursed run. Mama thought I didn't feed Keyman. Honestly, the way it looked, I understand nothing of that. Yeah, it's FM for Girls Night In today. Mom. Could I kill you? Look at that baby. Great about Kima, she's always gonna be a baby. That's never gonna change. Look at her, chat. Look at her. Look at that baby. She's so content when her mother holds her. She's like, oh, I am so into this. Mom, don't put me down unless I need to eat. Then put me down. But then pick me right back up. Thank you, Keyman. I appreciate. Good job, Keyman. Let's stop that recording.